guys, welcome back. My name is Kristen. Thanks so much for watching this video. Today, I want to talk to you about pet care. I want to share some of the ways that we try to save money on our pets while still giving them the very best care and most loving home possible. I'm going to film some of this vlog style because today I'm going to take one of my sweet little pups to the vet. We gotta go because I am running late. Okay, so I'm gonna introduce you guys to my pups. Piper. This is Piper. Gem, sit. And this is beautiful Gemma. They are both rescues. And while I won't get on my soapbox, I would definitely like to take a quick second to urge you to adopt, don't shop, whenever possible. They have made such a wonderful impact on our lives. They bring us so much joy. We love them both. And Gemma, the big one, was born into rescue. Her mom was actually rescued when she was pregnant with Gemma and her siblings. And Piper, the little one, actually came to us from Mississippi. We call her Pippi from Mississippi, and she had a really rough life. So it took her a lot longer to get acclimated here to us, but we love her so much. She is such a unique little pup, and oh gosh, there's just so many amazing, loving, wonderful pets out there that need good homes. So that's it. That's my speech for you today. I am going to quickly grab Piper's leash and we are going to go get in the car because, like I said, we're running a little bit late. These are just hung here in my laundry room. And I feel bad because Gemma is going to be so upset that she can't go. She really, really, really loves to go anywhere. So my heart breaks when I can only take one. I did. You're excited because you don't know where you're going, right? Oh my goodness, she's like a circus dog. Are you excited? Okay. Hold on. Sit. Good girl. Oh, I probably don't even need to put this on you, huh? She's such a good girl. She listens really, really well. Ready? Okay. Gemma, stay. Okay guys, so I'm not driving, I'm just sitting in my driveway. Piper! Okay, so we have the dog. We have our vet care cash envelope where I save money up so that when we need to take them to the vet, we have it on hand. If you don't know how cash envelopes work, you're gonna wanna go ahead and check out this video up here. I'll link it down below and that will tell you everything that you need to know. And I'm gonna put my phone away now so I can drive us to the vet.
I've been waiting all my life for something. I've been down the darkest roads and up in the clouds.
Okay, we're at the vet. It is raining. What are you whining for? She was kind of whining on the way over here. I'm not sure why, because she absolutely loves being in the car. What's going on? I think maybe she just wants to get out. What? You ready? You ready? So we're gonna go. Now wait. My car is super dirty. Please do not judge. Okay, we're here at the vet. That actually took a weird turn. There was a dog barking really loudly when we were walking in, and she heard it and slipped her collar and ran the opposite direction. She's never done that before, so I had to put the camera down and carry her in here. She's not normally scared. I'm not sure if it's just because she heard the dog or what it was. We're in the exam room. We are just waiting for them to come in. Hopefully this will be fast because I have a lot to do today and I don't feel like sitting here all day long. It's okay, girl. Are we done, Piper? Okay, guys, so we're done. Piper was extra nervous today. I'm not sure why. She wouldn't even eat a cookie, but she got a shot. She's healthy. She's good to go. So the first tip that I have for you guys to save money when it comes to pets is to find a vet that's affordable, but that you love and you have a good relationship with, you trust, and is really giving your dog good care. The first vet we used, we loved, but they were outrageously expensive. I mean, really, they did a great job, but now that we're here at this vet, which is extremely more affordable than the first one, we love this vet just as much, and they give just as high of a level of care. So I would definitely shop around. It's not something that you want to compromise on. So I wouldn't say look for the cheapest vet around town, because again, you really need to make sure that they're doing right by your pets and you're comfortable with them and you trust them with the lives of your fur kids. But do not just automatically choose one and stick with it if it's really outside of your price range. So you can shop around a little bit and save money in that way. Piper, want your cookie now? Oh, now she'll eat that cookie. Okay, don't judge me. The back of my car is so dirty. I really, really, really need to clean it, but it's been freezing and rainy. Wanna go home? Okay, guys, we're gonna head home.
Always felt that something's missing. That was until I found you right there in the crowd. You came into my life and started a fire. You made me feel like I could.
Are you excited to be home? Don't mind my messy garage either. Come on. You excited? Look, Gemma's here. Look, did you miss your friend? Huh? Did you miss your friend?
I've been waiting all my life for something. I've been down the darkest roads and up in the clouds, but I've always felt that something's missing. That was until I found you right there in the crowd. You came into my life and started a fire. You made me feel like I could touch the sky. Oh, there's nothing missing now that you're my desire. Now all I have to do is to make you mine. 'Cause I know, and you know what we could be. Like a song, like a perfect melody. Baby, don't say you don't believe in me. 'Cause you know, and I know we're onto something good.
I had to change because she was shedding so badly. I was covered in dog hair. I had to take an allergy pill because I unfortunately am allergic to all of my sweet pets. And I grabbed a cup of tea, as you already saw, because it's rainy and cold and damp and just nasty outside. So grab yourself a cup of tea or coffee or some sort of warm beverage if it's cold where you are, and let's go over some more tips to help you save money on your pet care. We already talked about trying to save money on choosing your actual veterinarian. And the next thing I want to talk about is how you can save money on all of your pet supplies. Now, I don't know where you shop for your pet supplies, but the first thing I want to mention is to purchase your supplies in bulk when possible. Now, we do have 2 dogs and they eat the same food, so we purchase our dog food in bulk from Sam's Club. But obviously you could go somewhere like BJ's or Costco, or if there's another warehouse club type store in your area. If that's not an option for you, then think about at the very least stocking up on your pet's food when it's on sale. So this is going to require a little bit more money upfront at the time of purchase, but it's going to allow you a lot more time in between purchases where you can put some money aside and save up, so that when it is time to purchase the food again, or the food is on sale again, then you can really take advantage of that sale price and save some serious money. Going along with that, make sure you're checking apps like Ibotta and Fetch Rewards to definitely save money whenever your particular type of food is on sale. Or you can go straight to the manufacturer's website and look for manufacturer coupons to use when purchasing in store. Or you can use good old-fashioned paper coupons if they come in the mail, or clip some online, use coupon apps, and really take advantage and stack some of those savings to get the best price possible on your pet's food. Because remember, the food is really important to their health. So I don't want to tell you to scrimp and buy super cheap food for your pets, because I really don't think that's the way to go. I think that can end up causing more problems down the line and cost you more money in the long run. So get the food that you think is good for your pet and just get creative and find some ways to save money, and just make sure you're getting the best price possible whenever you're purchasing their food or their treats. Now, also piggybacking on that tip is, if you're short on cash, why not cash in your Ibotta or your Fetch Rewards points for gift cards and actually get your pet food and treats for free? Now guys, I know I talk about Fetch Rewards and Ibotta so often in my videos, and none of them are sponsored. Unfortunately, they don't even know who I am. But the bottom line is I use these apps all the time and I save a ton of money with them. Plus, I shop at Aldi, so I'm really not out there spending a lot of money on these huge brands to get this cash back. If you don't currently use Fetch and Ibotta, I'm going to leave the links down below. Go sign up. You can get a welcome bonus from each app, and you can use them all the time in your everyday lives. And you might not save a lot of money each time, but I promise they really do add up. The next tip would be to take a couple minutes and sign up for the email lists of the places that you shop for your pet supplies. This means they will notify you every time they're having a sale, a coupon, a special, and you'll really be able to keep your eye open for the best deals around. While you're at it, go ahead and join their loyalty programs as well. You know, the ones where you fill out a little form or give them your basic information and they give you one of those little cards you can swipe each time. Usually that will get you better deals, or you can accrue points each time you make a purchase, which will in turn earn you savings vouchers or store credit, which you can turn around and use on your pet supplies. Another great way to purchase all your pet supplies is simply ordering them online. There's a lot of different programs that can help you save when doing so. First, you can look for subscribe and save programs. These are going to be available at most of your major retailers. Target, Amazon, even Chewy and Petco now offer different subscribe and save programs where you can take your most purchased items and have them shipped to you on a specific interval. And you're usually able to pick the interval length yourself and adjust whenever necessary. And these programs reward you for doing so by giving you a small percentage off the price of the item. When you do it from Target, if you pay with your red card, you're even able to get your red card discount on top of that. And I suggest using the red card debit card versus the credit card. I'll actually leave a link for that down below. That's what we use, the debit card, and we love it. We're able to get all the same benefits from the red card without charging up a credit card, because you all know how easy it can be to overspend at Target. Another discount I've been noticing recently is that some retailers are actually giving you money off if you place your orders online but go pick them up in the store. Keep an eye out for that option as a way to get even more savings when ordering your supplies. Now, when it comes to pet medications, online is usually the way to go. Have you ever had to get a prescription filled for your pet and you notice the price at the vet is just outrageous? So instead of purchasing your medicine from the vet, if you ask them to give you the actual prescription, you can then go online and order medications online at a fraction of the cost. I do want to caution you that it often takes a lot more time to fill the prescription initially online. So if this is a time-sensitive situation or an emergency type situation, you're probably going to have to go ahead and get it filled right there at the vet, because what happens is when you try to submit the order online, the online retailer actually has to go verify your prescription with your vet. So it can take up to a couple days sometimes to get that filled. Just keep that in mind. But if your pet is on anything long-term or month after month, getting those prescriptions filled online is going to save you a very large amount of money. And while you're shopping for your pet supplies online, be sure to use Rakuten. You guys know I love Rakuten. I always look there before I purchase anything online, because 9 times out of 10, you can find a cashback offer on the site you're shopping on. It's so simple to save money when you use Rakuten. This may sound like common sense, but my next tip is to just take really good care of your pets. Our pets are our family. And just like people, the better we take care of ourselves, the better our health is going to be in the long run. So you really don't want to scrimp on your pet's care. You want to be proactive with their health instead of reactive with their health, where you are now in trouble because their health has declined over the years. Make sure you're getting them those preventative vet visits. Make sure they're getting their shots and their vaccinations each year. Make sure you're feeding them food with good quality ingredients. Make sure they're getting plenty of exercise and tons of love and cuddles so they can lead the healthiest life possible, because ultimately it's going to save you in lots of vet bills over the years. Make sure you're keeping up with their grooming. Go ahead and try to learn how to do some of the grooming yourself instead of paying a groomer each month. YouTube is an awesome place to learn anything. Now, of course, you want to use caution. You want to be really careful when you're grooming your pet, but I do not believe that the groomer is the only way to go. If you do struggle with being able to cut your pet's nails or something like that, I have found it's actually cheaper to pay your vet to do it when you're already at one of their vet visits. I think my vet charges maybe $5 to have their nails clipped, and we don't even do that for the pups because their nails stay short from their walks. But we do have the vet clip the cat's nails every once in a while. I try to do it myself most of the time, but she does not like to be held. She does not like having it done, and I have had many deep scratches in my neck over the years trying to do it myself. So if I've had trouble and we happen to be at the vet for one of her appointments, I will have them go ahead and just take care of that while we're there. Still substantially cheaper than it would be for me to go pay for a grooming visit. Now, of course, to each their own. It depends on your specific situation and your specific pets, but definitely think about trying to bring some of those grooming costs in-house and save yourself money that way. This tip is really simple, but it's just to do your research. Just like with your own children, you have to advocate for your pets. That means being responsible for their care. That means not accepting things that people tell you if they're not sitting well with you. Go a bit deeper. Do your own research when it comes to your pets. For example, for a while, grain-free pet food was all the rage. Not only did you see the grain-free pet food everywhere, but it came at a premium price as well. And I think with the grain-free craze that we have seen in human diets as of late, we all kind of collectively just assumed that if it's good for us, it must be great for our pets, right? Vets have come out with some really strong research showing that grain-free food can actually be harmful to dogs and cause heart conditions. I'm not suggesting you just blindly accept any research that's thrown out there at you. That's why I want you to do the research yourself. Maybe your dog has a specific condition that actually requires grain-free food. So in your case, that's a good option. But if somebody else's dog actually has heart concerns already, you are probably going to want to steer clear of that type of food. My point here is just really be in the know. Make sure you're taking some time to do research before you're making a big switch and a costly switch in your pet's food or their medications or their vet care. Just be their advocate and make sure that you are always trying to make the best decisions for them and also the best decisions for your wallet. Because as we just talked about, the more expensive food or the more expensive medications or the more expensive supplies aren't necessarily the better choice. So you could be making better choices for your pet and saving yourself money in the process. Next is to start a vet care or a pet care cash envelope or sinking fund. So this is essentially just a way of you putting a little bit of money aside each month or each paycheck that can grow and be there to help support any needs that your pet has, whether that's vet bills, food costs, pet sitters, whatever you need. Being able to have this little pool of money there to depend on is really going to save your budget, especially when unexpected costs come up. You guys already saw my little vet care envelope in the beginning of the video. And if you watch my budgeting videos, then you know every paycheck we take about $25 and we put that in this envelope. So So that way when we do have to take our pets to the vet, we need more food, they chew through their rope and we want to get them a new one, we have the money here ready and waiting. So the next tip is get pet insurance. Now here's the thing with pet insurance. A lot of people are going to say pet insurance is a terrible idea. And listen, they're not necessarily wrong. Here's the deal. When you are paying for insurance, you are paying for them to assume the risk of something occurring, okay? If you don't have pet insurance, you are screwed. You're paying for any single event that happens 100% out of your pocket. Now, if you're in a great place financially, or your pet is relatively healthy and has no issues, that might not be a big deal. But if you're in a position like we are, where you were in debt and your pet had to go to the emergency vet and it cost more than your mortgage payment and it really made an already bad financial position much worse, then pet insurance may be the way to go for you. I do not necessarily think it's a permanent solution, but I do believe that in specific seasons of life, it can help offset the costs that you may incur with pet problems, pet sickness, pet injury, etc. Couple points I want to make about this. If you think pet insurance might be something you're interested in, I highly suggest you check it out, you get a quote, and you get them signed up ASAP, because if you already have an issue, an injury, a sickness, a disease occur, that particular instance could then become ineligible for coverage because it's already pre-existing. They know it's going to incur costs and they're not going to want to cover that. Personally, we use Pet Plan. We have used them for 2 years now. We signed up for them after we decided we were going to start our debt-free journey, and we wanted to make sure we didn't have another pet injury or sickness that then threw us off our entire journey. We saved our $1,000 emergency fund to cover any real big problems that might occur, but we also decided it was worth the $50 we paid, included coverage for both dogs, in case we had any major issues moving forward. We have not really had to use the insurance except for a couple minor things. And at this point in our financial journey, I don't really mind paying it because it gives me peace of mind. That being said, once we do start a pet sinking fund and we are able to get a couple $1,000s in that sinking fund, I don't know that we will continue on with the insurance, because at that point, we don't need to pay somebody else to assume the risk, because we can assume that risk ourselves, because we intentionally have saved money and set it to the side to cover ourselves in any type of an emergency. It really depends on you and your specific situation. If you guys have any questions on that, go ahead and leave me a comment and I'll help you in any way I can. I will also leave a link down below that will give you a really great price. If you are looking for pet insurance and you want to try Pet Plan, you can go ahead, click the link down below. You can get a quote. I found their quotes to be very reasonable, but of course it's going to depend on your specific pet and their health situation. The last tip I have for you today is to adopt. I know I touched on this early on in the video, but not only is adoption the way to go for so many other reasons, but it's also gonna save you a lot of money. Usually when you adopt a pet, they are already spayed or neutered, so you don't have to incur that cost on top of it. The adoption fees usually range anywhere from $200 to $400, depending on your area and the organization, of course. Usually they have already seen a vet or a professional, so you have a pretty good idea of what's going on with their health and what kind of costs you may incur due to possible health reasons. Lastly, breeder fees can be outrageous. Pet store fees can be outrageous. And I'm not even going to get into all of the moral and ethical issues, why I would love for you to never buy a pet from a breeder or a pet shop. But I'll leave that for another day. Even if the ethical and moral issues are of no concern to yourself, adopting a pet is going to be so much more gentle on your wallet, and you're going to get a wonderful, amazing pet that is truly in need of your love, and you're going to get to give them such a wonderful life. That's going to wrap up this video for today. Those are all the tips I have for you when it comes to saving money on your pets. I am such an animal lover, and if you are too, I hope you found some value in this video. I hope it helped you in some way. If it did, please give it a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. It helps my videos out so much. And I hope you'll consider subscribing to my channel for more videos like this. I would love to see you back here again. I appreciate you for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Bye. Louie, come eat. Psst, 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 psst. Your food's ready. Psst, psst, psst.
I've been waiting all my life for something. I've been down the darkest roads and